Aloha kako. This is Master Gina Musetti coming to you live from Hawaii. I am on the island of Oahu, out on the west side this morning. So aloha and welcome to everyone on our happy Monday. So we are so excited today. We have a 24-hour special on the drshaw.com website, and you can reach those specials through going to drshaw.com, or you can also visit our Facebook page at Dr. and Master Shah on Facebook. So thank you everyone for joining me. It's a very exciting subject we have today. So this subject is near and dear to my heart. Aloha Esther, aloha Stephanie, thank you for joining us. Okay, so my question for you today is aloha Rania. Thank you for joining us. Aloha Mary, love you, love you, love you, Mary. Thank you for joining us. So our subject today is actually on abundance. And I'm so delighted to be here with you today as a master teacher of the Master Sha Dao Academy to bring you all of our Monday specials. So a couple of the things that I wanted to go over are some videos on demand that are available today for 50% off. So you can always go to drshaw.com and look at all the video on demand that we have to offer. But every Monday are a few videos that are 50% off. We also have an amazing video today that is by Master Francisco, which is available through the Tao Academy, and you can also order that on drshaw.com. So our topic for today is abundance. So if you're on line with me right now, if you could let me know in what area of your life you are needing abundance. Now, this could be financial abundance, it could be an abundance of health, it could be a flourishing relationship, it could be an abundance of travel, whatever it is that you're doing in your life. So, a few years ago, two of our beloved students here on Oahu and I got together and we did a 1 year financial flourishing program. And if you'd like, you can go on to Oh, I have lots of smiles and thumbs ups there. So thank you. Let me know who you are and where you're joining us from and what kind of abundance you would like to manifest in your life. So on the Master Gina Musetti YouTube page, if you'd like, you can go back and you can review all of the videos that beloved Hardeep and Yanan and I did in our 1 year financial abundance program. And so one of the things that we incorporated into this was, in fact, the video on demand that is available today. It's available every day, but today it's 50% off. And that video is a very beloved short video of Master Sha offering a blessing for financial abundance. And so we have greatest flourishing as our calligraphy that we write, that we trace. And that's another thing. If you do not have a greatest flourishing card, you can call our Master Sha Dao Center Hawaii at 808-988-8090, or you can contact any master teacher in your area. You can find all of the master teachers listed on the drshaw.com website, and you can also apply for and purchase a Greatest Flourishing card. So aloha Kasim, thank you for joining us, and let me know what abundance you're working on creating in your life. Yeah, thank you. Love you, love you. So today our topic is on greatest flourishing financial abundance, and more. So there are lots of specials that are available today for our Happy Mondays, but let's go ahead and do a little practice. So let us practice together to open our hearts. Dan, aloha, Dan, thank you for joining us. So one of the things that, aloha, Brenda, Master Brenda, love you, love you, love you. Thank you so much. Love you, Master Brenda. Thank you so much for all of the work that you are doing there in Vancouver. We love you, we love you, we love you. Taking good care of our Vancouver team and supporting everyone, the teachers and the students. Thank you, thank you, thank you, Master Brenda. You're doing amazing work. And so I was just saying, if everybody could make a comment in the comment section what you are working on creating abundance for in your life. Do you need abundance to be able to travel? Do you need abundance to be able to set aside money for your retirement? Do you need abundance to be able to take a certain course or to complete your degree? Or what are you working on financially or otherwise? It could be an abundance of health or whatever it is that you would like to manifest in your life, an abundance of energy so that we can go out and help others to be healthy and happy. So one of the things that I ran into recently when I was doing my meditation was that even though I feel like I am doing, aloha, James. Oh, beautiful, James. Thank you, James. Love you, love you, love you. Bless you, bless you, bless you, James, for all of your love and support and all the hard work that you do for us every single day. James requests abundance in all aspects of his life, including health, relationships, finances, intelligence, and more. Wonderful, wonderful, wonderful. So that's all aspects of life is so many things, right? Healing ourselves, preventing any kind of illness, opening our spiritual channels, developing our soul communication, our third eye abilities, and more. Stephanie says, an abundant new job in a happy new location with clear guidance. Okay, wonderful. So, as I was saying, the one thing that I ran into recently was that I was doing a meditation practice with a friend of mine, and she said that I feel that you are not willing to receive the abundance into your life. And so we're doing some soul readings together, and I said, that's true. I feel this, soul, mind, body blockage that is not making me be open to be willing to receive. So I don't think it's just me. So let us do a practice to become more open to receiving the abundance that Mother Earth and heaven and all the countless planets, galaxies, stars, and universes have available for us, and that all of our soul family would like to offer to us, right? Okay, and Rania says, for relationship in financial abundance. Thank you. Aloha, beloved Kristen. Thank you for joining us. And Leah says, abundance in my finances and to release fears, right? So this was something that definitely came up in our financial abundance program that we had going on for about a year. And so if you would like, you can always go to my YouTube channel, just look up Master Gina Musetti. We have, I think we did about one a week, so there are probably, we probably took a few weeks off, we were traveling and this and that, but there are quite a few videos there. And we have all of the resources of the video on demand, and one of them is only like $20. I think that's a program from Master Francisco through the Tao Academy. Another one is $25. That's a video on demand from Master Sha. And then there's another one that's only $5. So I think we can all at least afford the $5 video. And let me tell you, the even the most least expensive things, most least expensive, I'm not sure if that's how you say that, but the least expensive things can be the most rewarding, because when we have $5 and maybe we don't have much more, but we put our resources, we put our heart and soul into that, we are going to be doing that practice 5 times a day for all the time that that's offered, right? And it's going to really help to clear out the soul, mind, body blockages. So let's go ahead and do a practice for opening our hearts to receiving the abundance into our lives that we are working on, an abundance of health, an abundance of happiness, an abundance of positive relationships, an abundance of positive thoughts and feelings, an abundance of trees that we can plant, and always an abundance of financial resources so that we can continue to grow and to develop, take classes, create things. You know, we need money for different things, right? We need money for internet access, we need money for a computer, we need money to create business cards or flyers or t-shirts or whatever you want. We need money to rent space, to hold classes, and all kinds of things. So money is a wonderful thing to have in our life. It's a great resource as we use it to create happiness and health for others. Okay, so let's go ahead and begin our practice. So let's use our 4 power techniques, which are body power, mind power, soul power, and sound power. So for our body power, let us sit down straight, having our feet flat on the floor. Back away from the back of the chair. Aloha, Barbara. Thank you for joining us for our Happy Monday special, focusing on abundance today. And okay, so we've got our body power, and then for our mind power. So Master Francisco has this wonderful visualization where we visualize that we are with the money Buddha, and we are sitting in a beautiful golden lotus, and we visualize gold and money and jewels flowing into our souls, hearts, minds, and bodies, so that we can create all the things that we desire in our life to help us to serve, to help us to go out and help others, to spread love, peace, and harmony, to help us to have the energy to go out to plant trees, to clean the beaches, to help the oceans, whatever is your heart's desire. And then we can have our hands in front of our lower abdomen to help generate the energy. Aloha, beloved Linnea. Thank you so much, Linnea, for joining us. Linnea is so dedicated, and she's been working so hard, joining us every morning for our great compassion mantra practice and our foundational practice every morning. And everyone is invited to join. You can always message me to find out more information about that. But thank you, Linnea, for being such a total gold, unconditional, universal servant, healing yourself and those around you. You are a great example for us all. Thank you, Linnea, for your service. And everybody, please go ahead and share, like, comment, share, and so we can help more people to become more abundant and happier and healthier. Okay, so we've got our mind power, our body power, so let us use the power of our souls to say hello. So just follow along with me silently or aloud as much as you're comfortable. In the Master Sha Tao system, we invite in all kinds of holy beings, all the spiritual teachers. If you have one spiritual teacher that you love to relate to, then just choose that one, or you can just open your heart to everyone. So I'll say what I've learned from Master Sha and what I find relevant for myself. You can say what is comfortable for you. So I'll say, dear soul, mind, and body, and just follow along. of all of our Buddhas, all of our financial Buddhas, the money Buddhas, dear Wu Tsai Shan and Bu Tsai Shan, dear all of our healing angels, archangels, saints, lamas, gurus, nakahuna, all the Buddhas and Bodhisattvas of the Great Compassion Mantra, our beloved Guan Yin, Lingwei Shengshi, the Buddhas of the Pure Land, dear Dasherjer Pusa, our intelligence Buddha, Amitofu, our Buddha of greatest light. We love you all, honor you all, and deeply appreciate you all. Dear our beloved Father, Mother, God, dear our beloved Jesus, our beloved Mary, all of our saints, Santo Francesco, Santo Benedetto, Santo Bernardino. You can call all of your saints that you love and appreciate. And dear all of our ancestors, we love you, honor you, and appreciate you. Please join us for this practice for creating and opening our hearts to be willing to receive greatest abundance in our lives. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Renu, thank you for joining us, Renu. For this happy Monday, we are focusing on greatest abundance. Okay, and then with our sound power, let us sing greatest flourishing. Okay, and so we can sing in English, and then we can also sing in Mandarin. So greatest flourishing in Mandarin, Chinese is Da Chang Sheng. Da is greatest, Chang Sheng is flourishing. Okay, so let us begin inhaling all the way into the base of our trunk, singing from our first soul house, our root chakra, opening our hearts to the greatest joy and love so that we can help others more and more. Greatest flourishing, greatest flourishing, greatest flourishing, greatest flourishing. And visualize that aspect of your life that you're working on. If you're working on an abundance of health, feel yourself perfectly healthy. Or if you had a time in your life where you felt great, remember how that felt. If you haven't felt well in a long time, but you remember a time when you felt absolutely cheerful and healthy and vibrant, bring that feeling to you. If you don't have that feeling, imagine what that feels like. If you're working on abundance so that you can go to Toronto, or you can go to the Netherlands, or you can come to Hawaii, visualize how happy you are, chanting, singing in the sunlight, or in the well, we're going to Toronto in July, so it's not snowing there yet, but wherever you're going, just visualize how beautiful it is, how happy you feel. If you're putting away money for your retirement, just think, ah, I feel so relieved. You know, every month or every week or every paycheck, I can go to the bank, I can deposit into my retirement account, or you do it online or whatever. Just think about how that feels and evoke that feeling within yourself. Okay, sorry for the interruption. Let us begin again. Greatest flourishing, 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 greatest flourishing. Aloha, Angela. Thank you for joining us. Okay, and in Mandarin Chinese, Da Chang Shang. 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 Greatest flourishing, greatest flourishing. I am willing to receive abundance, greatest flourishing. I am willing. My mind is open to receiving abundance, greatest flourishing. My heart is open to receiving greatest flourishing, greatest flourishing, greatest flourishing. My soul is open to receiving. Da Chang Shang. Da Chang Shang. Da Chang Shang. Da Chang Shang. Aloha, Yamini. Love you, love you, love you, Yamini. Thank you for joining us. Love you, love you, love you. Thank you for joining us for our Happy Mondays in the middle of the night. I know it's really late for you there, so thank you for joining us. And our focus today is on greatest abundance. So we have a lot of specials on the drsha.com website. You can also click on our Happy Mondays, the little box post on the Facebook page at drandmastersha.com. And this is something we're doing every Monday, so you can always tune in on Mondays and see what the specials are. They create the post either like I think Friday ahead of time, and then I think Master Mirva is talking about those, and she's really good with electronics, better than me, so she can show you the videos that are available and so on, and you can find out. I think starting every Friday what's going to be available on the next Monday. So thank you all of our team at drsha.com who's putting all these amazing specials together. We're extremely blessed and grateful. So again, just feeling in our hearts, imagine where you want to be. If you want to travel, and just imagine you're going there, and you are okay. Let's say we want to travel, right? Because I think travel is a big thing on everybody's mind right now. So see that you have all your paperwork already in order, and just breathe in how this feels. You're so relaxed, you're so excited and peaceful and joyful at the same time. Aloha, Ilona. Thank you for joining us. And you have all your paperwork together, whatever you need, your passport, your visa, your money, your travel cards, or your whatever you need. And you're in your car or the taxi or the bus or whatever, and the train, you go to the airport, and you have all the things together. Aloha, Hilal. Thank you for joining us. And you're traveling, and you get to the airport, and you get out, and just feel, how does it feel at the airport where you are? You know, you get out, and it's busy. Like for myself, whenever I go to the airport, for some reason, it's always like 4 o'clock in the morning, and it's packed here at the Honolulu airport. It's like packed at 4 o'clock in the morning. And so you get in line to security, and you check your bags in, and you get your tickets, and you go to your security, and everything flows smoothly. You go through the gate, and you walk to the waiting area, and then you get on the plane, and now we're flying hundreds of miles, sometimes thousands of miles for hours. We're happy, and we take a nap, and we read a book, hopefully one of Master Shah's books, or we watch a video that we have downloaded, and we get to our destination, and we are like maybe a little bit tired, but totally happy to be there, and just feel what that feels like, and feel like, what are the smells that you have around you? What do you hear? Is there somebody there to greet you? Do you get in a cab? Do you take a bus? What have you arranged to get to your accommodations? Do you have to go to like an agency to pick up the key, or do you have to call your host, or just go through all these things in your mind and keep your energy up, feeling happy, feeling confident, feeling excited, feeling joyful. You are there. Greatest flourishing. I am greatest flourishing. It's something so amazing happened to me. I'll just tell you, because it's so exciting to be at a retreat. We had a retreat here with Master David, and he led us in a meditation, and it was just a silent meditation. But I had been previously focusing on writing the greatest flourishing calligraphy for one of my clients. So I have a client, they're working on improving their business. So my task for them, from on my end, I was doing the calligraphy writing for them. Aloha, boss. Thank you for joining us. And so as I was sitting there doing this silent meditation, because when you are at a retreat or a workshop with one of the master teachers, or if you're lucky enough to be with Master Sha, it's a huge team of angels and saints and all kinds of Buddhas, and we have so much help from the soul world around us. And my experience was, as I just sat there in this silent meditation, and he just guided us to meet with a saint. And then Master David said, and then the saint puts his hand, and then Master David just kind of went into the hundun, as we say. He just stops talking. And I'm like, the saint puts his hand, and I was like, okay, I'll just see what happens. So what happened, for me in my meditation, was that the saint came and just put his hand on my head, and all of a sudden in my body it just went, it was like light. I don't know if it made that sound or not, I can't remember, but there was just like just throughout my whole body. The calligraphy wrote itself. And so just imagine, you are greatest flourishing. Okay, let's sing that. I am greatest flourishing. 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 You are greatest flourishing. You are greatest flourishing. You are greatest flourishing. You are greatest flourishing. Aloha, Gabriela. Thank you for joining us. We are greatest flourishing. 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 Thank you, greatest flourishing. Aloha, Nisha. Thank you for joining us. Thank you, greatest flourishing. Thank you for your love. Thank you for your forgiveness. Thank you, greatest flourishing. Thank you, greatest flourishing. Thank you, greatest flourishing. Thank you, greatest flourishing. How, thank you, thank you, thank you, love you, love you, love you, everyone. Thank you for joining. And so do order the video on demand, whichever one is most appropriate for you, or all of them. And there are some other things available too, some CDs. And aloha, Michelle, thank you for joining us. So we're just about to end our live video here. And in addition to this, I'm so excited, we are starting a new program on the Love, Peace, Harmony movement page, which is to bring more love, peace, and harmony to humanity and Mother Earth. So you can join me there in half an hour from now. And tonight at 5 o'clock Hawaii time, I'll be live on the chanting channel. So continue to do your practice. And the most important thing is how you feel. So remember to feel the way you want to feel. Okay, and if anybody has any questions for me or comments, please let me know in the comments section. Alrighty, thank you everyone. Love you everyone. We will see you later. Mahalo and aloha.